If you're looking to buy NFTs on Ethereum, LooksRare is probably the best marketplace right now. And this video will tell you why. So, LooksRare is probably the best marketplace. It's definitely my favorite right now, and there are a couple of reasons for that. So, first of all, it's very intuitive. Compared to OpenSea, it's probably the same level, but there are a couple of additional things that I really like. So the thing which is super important from my perspective is the customer support. On OpenSea, it's actually non-existent. On LooksRare, you actually have people involved. You can see LooksRare on Twitter. They keep answering, they keep tweeting, they answer within the tweets of the other people, which is really great. You always know what's happening. They're being really transparent. Even though the team is anonymous behind LooksRare, you really feel that they are there for the people. And even though they made a lot of money while launching LooksRare, making their own token and distributing that, they are still there. They're like, it's not a rug pull. They do not run away with all the money. They keep on building, they keep on adding new features, and it's really great. So features is one of the things why I really like LooksRare. So for example, if I were to trade something like Mutant Ape Yacht Club or Bored Ape Yacht Club, basically you will get rewarded for just listing on LooksRare. There are two types of rewards. If you click on the rewards in the top right corner, then basically you can get rewards from staking or from listing and trading. And listing and trading means that there's a bunch of collection like Bored Ape Yacht Club, Mutant Ape Yacht Club, basically the top 10 right now, or like top 15 maybe, of the collections that you can trade or even list. And if you keep the listings active for the amount of time it's being active, you're going to earn Looks token. So that's really cool. And then on top of that, if that given listing will sell and you make the sale, then you also receive the reward in terms of Looks. So not only you will get the Ethereum, the amount of sale, the price, you also get the Looks reward. And that is really, really cool. Because then another thing is you can go to staking rewards, and the Looks you have will give you up to 50% of APY. Of course, it really depends. It changes and fluctuates with the time because it depends on how many people are staking, what's really happening, how many people are using LooksRare. But to be honest, this kind of APY, why it's really high, it might make sense in the end because they really have the business model. So as you can remember, for example, with Luna, who had this 20% of APY, and that was already too high. That was too high because basically they didn't have a business model. The only business model was new people joining in and buying the token. Here, on the other hand, they really make money on a daily basis, because if people use LooksRare, then basically they also some part of the fees will go to LooksRare team. So they really have the way to make money along the way. It's like the proper business. And the cool thing is that Looks token is the way to distribute their revenue to the users, which is really, really cool. So you have all the statistics on how many Looks tokens are staked. It's like basically $160 million of staked Looks tokens. When the next distribution is happening, you have two ways of staking. You can stake Looks to auto compound and then give you more Looks, or you can stake Looks to give you ETH, wrapped ETH. And basically that's it. So apart from that, you can go to explore. You can see what kind of collections are trending, what kind of things are here. Of course, most of that stuff will be not worth your attention, but this is what it is. There are like millions and millions of NFT of collections, so it's not worth following everything. But you can quickly filter through either collections that are trending, or you can see what's going on right now. For example, just going through the volume. For example, the default is 24 hours, but you can, for example, change to highest total volume, and then see what's going on. Let me change that. Yeah, and then see by the total volume what's going on, what kind of collections are being traded on LooksRare. Those collections are a bit different than on OpenSea, and the reason for that is basically that some of the collections will give you this listed price, and that's why, or like give you some money while you trade them, and that's why people tend to trade some of the collections here. So it's really cool. Another thing that I really like about LooksRare is there's really this problem with many hacks in the NFT space. People are losing, for example, they bought Yacht Club's NFT, and the only thing that OpenSea is doing is freezing the asset, and that's it. While at Looks, you can basically talk with the team, explain the situation, the communication is much better, and then you really don't have things like a given marketplace blocking your NFT for you to do something. So that's really, really great. In the end, yeah, I really like Looks. It's currently my favorite NFT marketplace, and it's really great. Also, for the sake of this video, I have a stake in Looks because I bought Looks. I really believe in that. So you should take all that I said with a grain of salt, because I'm of course a fan of LooksRare. Do your own research before buying anything or before using Looks. Of course, I really like what they're building. I really like so far the direction they've been going through. Recently, the token itself haven't been performing really well. They fall down from like $2, I guess, or like even more. I think the top was a couple of dollars. Yeah, the top was even $7 at one point. Then they went to around $2 for some time. And then together with all the other tokens and with the bear market, they basically run down to 30-40 cents. And then they've been trading along this range for this time. Yeah, and probably this will be along this range for quite some time, because we're currently in the bear market. There's less liquidity, less trading, but still, looking at the long term, that's probably a good token to have a look at. But do your own research, think about it yourself carefully, and let me know what you think. And also, like, play around Looks and see what you can get. Yeah, have fun. Looks is great. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next episode.